Fort Myers, Florida is booming, and today I'm going to cover the projects that you should know about coming in 2025 and beyond. Some of these developments are well received by our residents and some are not so much. But either way, I'm going to give you everything that you need to know, or that I think you need to know, if you are thinking about making Fort Myers or Southwest Florida your new home. So let's dive in. I'm Jessica Gatewood and I'm a real estate broker here in Fort Myers. I was born and raised in Southwest Florida, so I love helping people like you make the move here. If this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you for being here. I've made it my mission to help people just like you make the move to Fort Myers in Southwest Florida, and I am here to help you when that time comes. If you haven't done so already, you can download my relocation roadmap that is available in the video description below. Okay, I'm going to start with a really new development. The Fort Myers City Council has just been presented with two offers to purchase a 10-acre parcel that they own on the corner, near the corner of the intersection of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Fowler. This was formerly the News Press and a fire station. One of the suitors is Catalyst Community Development. They developed the City Walk, which is apartments on downtown Fort Myers off First Street. And they are also developing the Montage right now, which I'll talk more about that in just a minute. They are proposing at least 600 apartment units with 50,000 square feet of retail space, 150,000 square feet of office space, an approximately 150 room hotel, a 24,000 square foot grocery store, and then 2 parking garages. The second suitor, Freeman Fort Myers LLC, is offering more for the land, but they want to conduct a feasibility study and community study to determine how they would ultimately develop it. So that's going to be a lengthy, longer process than Catalyst is proposing. City Council met last week and they scheduled a public hearing in regards to moving forward with Catalyst Community Development. So I'll have to give you an update on how this all develops. Next up is what will be the largest building in Southwest Florida, an Amazon distribution center. Amazon closed on the land back in the fall on the corner. It's near the intersection of I-75, or the interchange of I-75 and Martin Luther King Boulevard. They will build a state-of-the-art 750,000 square foot distribution center that will bring more than 1,000 jobs to Southwest Florida. Residents nearby in neighborhoods like the Forum have expressed their concern about what this will do for traffic in the area from employees and from the delivery drivers. But it sounds like they are more positive than negative as far as it comes to the Amazon distribution center. The goal is to start construction early this year and then have it complete by mid-2027. And now onto something a little more controversial for the residents of Fort Myers, and that's the terraces at Royal Palm Square. The Royal Palm Square Plaza is near the corner of Colonial Boulevard and McGregor. And as it stands now, there are over 40 businesses operating in that retail space. This is an iconic shopping center, if you will. It's home to the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater, which the developer has agreed that the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater will be the one business that will remain as they redevelop this center. The Terraces at Royal Palm is a redevelopment of this complex to feature a 15-story residential tower with retail, restaurants, art, and green space. The developer Alessio released their renderings for their plans here back in 2023, and it was met with a lot of backlash, to say the least. It is a very new concept for this area of town, and it's definitely going to take some getting used to. And then, as I mentioned before, there's over 40 businesses that operate within this complex right now that will be forced to find a new location. And then the next concern is obviously it's always a concern, what it is going to do to our traffic. That area is already a very congested area of town, as it's the Midpoint Bridge overpasses McGregor right there and to get into Central Cape Coral. So phase 1 is in permitting, and this is going to be 40 townhomes spread over 8 buildings. So that's 5 townhomes and 8 buildings, and then there's going to be an amenity center also. All right, now let's circle back to the Montage. It's the Montage at Midtown, and that is again being developed by Catalyst, and the development of phase 1 is almost complete. The city and the developers hope that this $72 million project really sparks some revitalization to this area of Fort Myers and encourages the expansion of downtown Fort Myers out more into what they are calling Midtown now. Complex sits on a 4.71 acre site, and phase 1 as I said, is almost complete. This is a 4-story apartment building with a 5-story amenity center and a 6-story parking garage. Now that parking garage is going to service both phase 1 and phase 2 when it's complete. This is a well-received revitalization effort that's going to appeal to an eclectic mix of residents. Now, those looking for a walking distance into downtown Fort Myers for jobs or for restaurants and entertainment. This is going to be a great opportunity for that. I will finish this video by touching on one of, if not the biggest need that we have in Southwest Florida and Fort Myers right now, and that is affordable housing. Not only did the boom of 21 and 22 affect our affordability, but now we are in what is really an insurance crisis. Insurance costs are through the roof and interest rates are highest that they've been in years. So this really affects the affordability. But there are a lot of affordable housing projects in progress, or at least on the agenda for the city of Fort Myers and surrounding cities like Cape Coral and Fort Myers. There's 1935 Lafayette Street, which is an affordable senior living complex. This will consist of a 4-story building with 81 one-bedroom units, a senior cafe, and a craft room. Also in Fort Myers are the Broadway Apartments, the Southward Village, the landings at East Point, and East Point Place. All of these have at least received their funding, and they're working on the permitting stuff. In North Fort Myers, we have Pine Echo and McNeil Village, which have also received their funding. And then in Cape Coral, we have Civitas and Diplomat South. Both of those have also received their funding. So those should be breaking ground anytime now. There are 10 plus more affordable housing projects throughout Lee County that have been approved, and they are just awaiting their funding. All right, so as a reminder, this is just an update to some projects I've already spoken about and some possible new projects. This is not a comprehensive list. And also, if you're interested in the new construction residential developments, there are plenty of those throughout Fort Myers and Southwest Florida. And so if you're interested in learning any more about those, just reach out to me. You can call me, text me, email me, whatever's easiest for you, and I can shoot you a list of communities that might fit your needs after a short combo. Remember, if you are considering a move to the Fort Myers or Southwest Florida area, it is never too soon to hop on a call with me. Whether it's 2 months from now or 2 years from now that you may be moving, I would love to chat. We can talk about your wants and your needs and formulate a plan to get you here to the Sunshine State. And with that, as always, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my videos about moving to Fort Myers. I'll see you soon.